Alright guys, it's Ryan. I'm going to be showing you a game that's, well, it's an old game, but it's much better in VR, but since I am playing this on PS5 and I don't have the little whatever to use my PS4 VR headset, I'm just going to show you the game without being in VR. In VR, it's actually really cool. Probably maybe a 7 out of 10 in VR. This will be the first time I ever played this game not in VR, so it is an easy platinum. But I won't be doing no guy. It's got long loading, so that's nice. And I did crank up the gamma and the okay, so basically it's just so even it's like it's mostly meant for VR. As I said, I'm also recording in HD, not 4K. Let's I hear you knocking. You got the fire here, which is not too great. The lighting with the light coming through the window. Fake pre-baked lighting, but not bad. This game definitely looks better. Oh yeah, this is the one I just threw away. My bad. Uh, Game definitely does not look terrible. Like, I mean, it's not the best, don't get me wrong, but it looks a lot better when you brighten it up. Alright, the control scheme. I didn't turn the power off. Luckily, though, I've made it very bright. Chloe's diary. Locked. Sounds not too bad. Locked. Overall, I think, obviously I think this game's better in VR, but locked. You can definitely have some fun. Good sound design. I mean, in VR, it's really much more immersive. Obviously, this is basically a oh, nice, a walking simulator, but obviously in VR it becomes more immersive. I know I said that a lot, but I'm just saying this game really utilizes the VR well. I wish you could just like play all the games with the VR 2 headset for PS5, but they're not compatible. Locked. Okay. Locked. See what the weather looks like. Well, we got the moon up there. The rain effect is not too great. Not terrible. I mean, graphically, the game's not too bad. You got some light in the water there. It's not ray traced, obviously, but a lot. Let's light this place up. Okay. Locked. somebody in the window there. Locked. Whoa, that pop? Yeah, look at that pop in right there. Okay, the glass right there. Now, whoop, back to shutters and stuff. Now, whoop, yeah. Okay. Textures are pretty basic. Not completely terrible, I will say that. The house textures look decent, I mean. Alright, that's where we started at. Oh. I need to relight. Relight. There we go. Nice. Definitely, if you have the option to play this in VR, definitely do it that way. Not saying this is terrible. I think it's pretty good. It's just far more immersive in VR. Nice painting designs. You can go in that door. This is going to be one you can't go in. Yep. This will be locked. Yep. I mean, for a small indie dev team, the graphics are pretty good. Especially, like I say, when you turn up gamma and brightness. They're pretty good. So you find those little whatever they are and throw them. That gets you trophies. No reflection in the mirror. Basic geometry on the stairs. A little bit of blood splatter. Gonna be locked. Oh. Now the rain effect on the window is pretty good, but we were just outside and we know the rain is not that pronounced. But a good effect right here. Very good. Okay. Won't be any reflections in the mirror. Except for seeing like little particles of the flame. It's locked. Indeed. Missing child, 9-year-old boy. Got some pre-baked lighting coming through the window. Door closed behind me. So, I will say, that the game design was obviously meant for VR, so it's a lot more so it ain't a critique because I realize this is meant to be played in VR. I'm just saying, just playing it in non-VR, I would say this game is, I said it was a 7 in VR. I give it a 6 in just standard. Which I know 6 sounds really bad, but I think I've changed my mind. I think I'm gonna give it a 7.5 in VR and a 7 just in standard because it's still a well-made game, especially being an indie. The graphics are pretty good. The sound design is good. There's no voice acting so far, so can't comment on that. The textures, they're basic, but they're not bad. So, oh, that's a cool effect right there. The game just loses some of its, like, some of its scary, like, atmosphere without the VR headset, but I just want to show you a little bit of the game. Definitely, I think this game would probably be super cheap now. I don't know how much I paid for it, but wasn't that much a long time ago. And if you like first person, atmospheric, walking simulator type games, but with the option for VR, this is definitely one that I would recommend you to try out. So, alright guys, it's Ryan, and I'm out.